Hello my convicts and convicats, citizen the Cup Convict, and yes, we're going to play some Fortnite. So I do apologise, a little bit late into the afternoon. I've been having a few connection issues, been getting a bit frustrated, and especially through the NetDoomer R2, been seeing these connection issues through the NetDoomer R2 itself as well. Not the device, but the actual connection of the internet. So yeah, so we are still waiting on me getting my new internet connection. It's overdue by almost a week now. I'm supposed to have had my setup already done, so I could obviously show you guys and gals the new functionality and stuff of the new VDSL connection. That's private leased, but hey ho, I guess we're just not gonna get it yet. So this is the new season, obviously with the new superheroes in. It's all superhero themed this season by the look of it, and pretty interesting. One thing I was really interested in is these abilities that you can find out around the map. Which look pretty cool. So as you can see, we're starting off with the charge shotgun. They have brought pumps back in, they've brought combats back in, boogie bombs are back. The really fast SMG I used to like is back as well, which is really nice to see. And yeah, there's quite a few different things that they've added back into the game. They've added bouncer pads back into the game. They added a trap, I think it is, but I don't get how it works. I had one and I just don't know how they work. There's one guy previous when I was recording, I found it and I put it down and he went near it, but I don't know if it went off or what it's supposed to do. Just, I don't know. But it looks like they're bringing all the abilities back in. Like every single thing you can imagine from the old previous seasons of Fortnite is coming back. So as you can see, we are swapping out for the combat, because the combat is my friend. Or the pump. This is the pump, I should say, not the combat. The combat's the other one. But the pump is back and the combat variant of it, which is obviously the more legendary or purple gold variant of it, I think it is. So I'm playing Deadpool. Obviously I don't have superhero costume. I didn't buy the battle pass as of yet. I don't know if I want to buy one, to be honest. I was more tempted just to leave it than to buy it. So we'll see how we do. So here's our first people fighting away. Is that okay? I was tempted to go over to the blue smoke over there, as you can see, but it was too far and I wasn't going to go all that way over there just to mess about. And I think there was builds down there as well. I was like, do I really want to go try and fight people from there? So there is 4. Goodbye 4. Whoever it is from YouTube. Goodbye 4. See you later. It's a wonder why more people aren't using the visualization side of this, because visualizations give a big clue to where people are at. And I don't understand why people, because the audio is not good in this game as it is. So, especially when it comes to verticality or how far back or how far above they are, you just can't tell. Hopefully with the PlayStation 5, this will be a thing of the past, because obviously they've completely overhauled the whole system for audio, making it much easier for the developers in terms of situational awareness. So hopefully that will be a thing of the past when PS5 comes out in November, I'm assuming. I think I saw somewhere it said it was going to be launched on not 13th, no, that 13th of November was Cold War, so I can't remember what, it was sometime in November, late November I think it was, that they said it was going to bring it out. From sources, but not reliable ones, I guess, I don't know, you have to take everything with a grain of salt these days. You get all these leaks and you never know if it's true or not. I know there's been some sort of hints that Americans only, or the US only, are going to be able to start to pre-order the PS5, so that's supposed to be happening very soon. Anyway. So yeah, I will apologise, it's been a bit late. I've just not been feeling it, and then I was like, I'll just leave it for now. At the moment, even now, I've configured the sliders myself and just put them both to 71%. I left it there because it was putting my upload down to 0.5%. So I was getting just above, just below like 1 megabit which are obviously games only take kilobits per second to play. But it's kind of weird that it's putting my upload speed all the way down to just over just 1 megabit, which is really weird. So I don't know. Maybe it's because the connection's just too unstable. I don't know. So you can see the scoped ARs are back as well. I was like, hang on, let me just throw some stuff down and take this big pot, and then at least we're alright there. And then I was like, actually, do I want to take that now? Because obviously I've got another big pot, and it would be kind of stupid just to throw it away when obviously I can only get full shield by having a big pot. Another thing I was doing here was just trying to familiarise myself with the way I've done my new edit and confirm edit. What I've basically done is my right thumbstick will initiate my left thumbstick, sorry, L3, pressing it in like a button, will initiate the edit, so it'll turn the blue screen. Obviously R2 to draw the window or door, whatever you're going to edit. And then to reset, I've put it down as R3, L3, sorry, again, and then R3 to confirm. So it's L3 to start the edit, R2 holding in to draw the edit, L3 twice to reset, and then R3 to confirm. So L3 to start, L3 to reset, and R3 to confirm. The only thing I can't do is crouch, but because I've got auto run on, I don't have to worry about not being able to run by pressing obviously my run button, which would have been L3 generally. Because I've got it as auto run, I don't have to worry about not being able to run anyway, because you automatically run. I'm not a big fan of the boogie bombs. I'm not glad that the boogie bombs are back, to be honest. The bane of my life was the boogie bomb back in the day. But a lot of people are not using them, which is good. So let's hope that stays as a thing. I think if you boogie bombed, you should still be able to build. So first I was thinking it was up here, I was getting shot from up here. And I was like, no, someone's just shot me from down here, or tried to shoot at me. So it's down here. So I was like, okay, let's go and investigate. Let's go have a look-ski. I was like, where are you? It's like, okay, we've got one here. I thought I'd try and do a couple of shots and then obviously immediately build. Just take a couple of shots and then watch out for the shotgun shot, and there you go. I'm assuming that possibly might have been a bot, but you never know. And the revolver's back, as you can see. Got the purple revolver. So a lot of the old weapons they've brought back in. So just break this wall down. Cover my derriere just in case. I wasn't too sure if this helicopter dude had got visualization of. If he had, then obviously he'd know I'm here. That's one thing I would love them to remove, is the sound of the music, or tone that down. I have the ability to turn it down, but this is my favourite SMG. I love this SMG, this was my favourite of all SMGs. So obviously not being able to find him, like, well, I'm guessing he's downstairs then. I was like, no, okay, is it behind us? I don't know. We'll keep going, and there it is. So grab all the good stuff. I'm like, damn, the TV's not working, let me shoot it then. Screw that TV for not working. So I'm like, okay, now I need to get my butt moving. As you can see, we're in Wailing Woods, and we are not too far, but we are a fair distance from where we want to be. So I was like, okay, let's go up this hillside up here, and this will bring me on top, because I don't really want to have to climb anywhere. I want to just be able to get up there quick without making too much sound, and hope for the best. So as you can see, I've got very, very itchy fingers. Always messing about, doing something. Right, okay, that's a helicopter. And visualization will obviously show where it is. Like, okay, well it's either in front of me or it's behind me. Which is why, obviously, I'm having a sneak peek. Just making sure there's no one coming up behind me as I go up this hill. I'm not too worried, because if anyone moves, visualization will tell me if someone's behind me, unless they're like standing still. Even crouch walking, it tells you. So I'm like, what are these? What are these for then? Are these just visual? Okay, let me take this down and have a look, see what's here. I don't know if I picked that up, but I didn't realise that was the combat shotgun. Or was that the charge gun? I don't know. I didn't want the charge. And there's Groot. There's an ability. So an ability here is Groot's ball. You can basically go into a ball, roll around. It will destroy builds. But not only that, it heals you. That pulsing green heals you as well. Back to full health. Which is pretty cool. And I really wanted that. But that is the first time out, about 3 games before playing this, of me seeing an ability. Because I know there's a few other abilities you can find, but I could never find that one. I could never find any, to be honest, in this. I was struggling. I'm like, okay, you keep shooting, bro. It's alright. And at first I thought that was from the front, but that's actually him shooting me in the back. As you can see, I was like, oh god, I'm getting shot from the back here. Let me drop down. Like, I'm going to have to deal with this dude. Get rid of 4. Get out of here, 4. And there you go, there's Groot's ability. I was like, ooh, I want this. I was like, okay, let me take it. I do eventually think, hang on, won't I need to shield though? And as you can see, Stark also has a laser gun. Now this gun does 40 odd damage per shot if you aim with it, but it's slow to fire. If you hip fire with it, it's fast to fire. So it's kind of like the AK was, but also like the SMG. Now I'm like, oh god, how do I use this Groot thing? And you've got to hold it to use it. You've got to hold R2 to use it, and then it's got to cool down. But as you can see, I used it to get away. I'm like, I'm getting out of here. And this actually, oops, knocking my microphone, sorry. This actually came in clutch for a lot of the next bit you'll see here. You can see it doesn't take long to cool down either, so it was quite nice to have the ability to be able to constantly use it. So here we go, we use Groot's ball again. And as you can see, it breaks through builds. And it only works for obviously slight duration before it breaks. And then you obviously have to wait. So just block this area off so this guy don't shoot me in the back. And use Tony Stark's weapon if I can. So as you can see how slow that is. But if you're hip firing, it's very, very quick. It's much, much faster. So just break this for materials. And it's just trying to figure out now what other people are doing. I was like, well, I've got use of Groot's ability if I need it. I'm trying to see if I could hit him, eventually hit him, and then just use Groot to get across. Now, another thing I noticed, these sentinels, you can actually jump on the hands and they'll actually throw you around, and they'll throw you in a loop. There's like a loop combination that they bounce you around. If you don't touch anything, you can bounce from hand to every hand around here on all these sentinels that are destroyed here. So I'm trying to figure out where people are at, because they must not be moving, because like I said, visualization will pick them up if they move at all. I was like, right, let's quickly make a move, get across here, and then obviously we can see what we can do. And I see the guy there near the leg or the arm, whichever part of it that is. And it's like, let me see if I can hit him. No, I can't hit him. Okay, let me just build. I'm wondering if this is more of a projectile rather than a hit scan. So the projectile's got to hit him, not the actual just click it, and as long as it's on the person it detects as a hit. And then the gamble of the bloom. So I can just see him. I was like, can I get him? Maybe not. I'm just going to block off the back just in case someone tries to come up from behind or shoots me from afar, because it will not show visualizations if they're in sort of like sniping distance. So you just have to be aware of snipers mainly. If anyone runs towards me or crawls towards me, crouch walks I should say, then I will hear them. The guy's still here. I'm like, okay, I want to bothered, I want to worried here because I can just use Groot. Get back in circle, there we go. I just need to farm some more stuff because I do only have a little bit of wood, and this is what was worrying me. I was like, well, I just have to rely on 400 brick and just about 223 metal. Not a good idea. So just rotate around. And I don't know what happened here, but I couldn't build up for some weird reason. I don't know if it's because of that ramp, but it seemed to have ramped over the top of me, even though I felt like I jumped above and ramped. So it completely put me off there, whatever it was doing. And then I was just trying to figure out where these guys would be coming from, because obviously I expected someone to try and sneak. As you can see, I was tempted to change the Stark Industries weapon, the phaser gun, whatever you want to call it, Stark's gun, but I did try to stick with it. As you can see, I felt like that was on target, but like I said, I don't know if that's a projectile or not. And again, not too worried because I can just root it out of here. And there we go. And that's just a case of quickly build. Get some stuff going on here. Help me protect myself. Don't know how that planted, but yep. It's like as if sometimes it just decides to do it by itself. Or there's a delay and then it does it. I don't know, it's weird. Always does it to me every so often. I was like, okay, let me hit him a couple of times and then let me shield up now. And this guy's coming up close, so like, okay. And then someone else shot him down, so oh, okay. So there's two here, not just one. I'm like, where are you going, buddy? Like, you're not going anywhere for. I was like, hang on, I'm just going to keep building up. Just quickly put this here for now. Just making sure I've got a full shield and whatever I can put on. And now it's just a case of what do we do here? We've got 4 next to me and then I've got this dude over in the background. So just quickly build above 4. Give myself a little bit of space to work with. And then notice that guy at the top is like, oh crap, he's up there. And then he started shooting the thing down. Trying to hit him. And took a little bit of 4 damage. Again, not too bothered because I knew I could Groot it whenever I needed to. And notice the circle coming, so like, look at it. I'm just going to break through. And then he's trying to shoot me while I was in Groot. So you must be invincible while you're Groot. Because he shot me a few times there and it wouldn't register. And then just trying to quickly build on this guy. See if I can hit him. As you can see, I'm hip firing here with the Stark gun. As you could see, it was faster. So just quickly shield up. And try and build. Right, I'm just going to build a little bit further back. Just give myself some space. And I can Groot it whenever I need to. Before I'll go down low, I'll be the low ground warrior, just break through Thor's builds. Try and attack him. But he managed to get out of the way. Okay. And I could hear them fighting you, so I thought if I break in I could probably get them both. But somehow, every time I was trying to get through, they managed to replace the wall. And then there was the other guy here. So, aha! I can see him. So I hit him for 48. Which is what it does about that range, 48 each shot. I kept getting stuck here, I couldn't jump up. It's like, oh crap, I am not in a good position, and I ran out of maths as well, which did not help. So, like, bugger it, I'm just going to get out of here, get around this corner. And see what we can do about this person down here. And he goes down eventually. Or felt he'd gone down. At that time. So I'm like, oh god, I am in so much trouble now. Because I've got no way of getting out of the way here. Did major damage to Thor, so I knew he wouldn't attack me straight off the bat. Run around like an idiot for a bit. Used Groot to build. I went out and I was like, get back in! Get back in! Which is why I was jumping like a madman, trying to get back in. And now it's just a case of waiting. I was panicking so much, like, no, 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 don't go out the circle, get back in. And it was... the turning of Groot is so slow. So I'm like, right, I'm just going to chill here, because I've got Groot, and I can use that to either knock down all these builds, or obviously continue to heal. Because as long as I can do this, I can heal. And you can see that's what I'm trying to do here. I was like trying to knock down the builds if I could, but it just wouldn't break the metal. Must have not had enough momentum. And I was like, right, I'm just going to chill here a minute. Because people have got to come down. I'm like, what's this guy shooting at first? And then that's all. I was like, oh, quick, shoot him. And then I shot him. Now I actually thought I won it at this point. I thought, yes, I've won. I didn't know he was there. But I turned around so fast and just literally managed to kill him. I don't know how, but my god, I nearly panicked there. Anyway, there you go. We managed to win. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I really like the Groot, the ability. So, you know it is. It is I, the Convict, standing out. As always, I salute you, my convicts and convicts, and I'll see you soon in another gameplay. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all my videos. And yes, it is I, the Convict, signing out, and I salute you, and I will see you soon in some more gameplays. Hopefully you enjoyed this Fortnite gameplay. Again, apologies for the late delay due to, obviously, some internet problems. Anyway, bye for now.